Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm kitted out in my wedding dress, veil, white glory, you know, just kidding. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Today I'm coming back with a super special video in collaboration with Vicky Nicole. I just got married. For those of you who haven't been following me or don't know me, this is your first time seeing my videos or me. I just got married a couple months ago and I moved to Dubai and got married. If you guys are from my channel, then you know my story. And so Vicky thought it would be interesting since summer's coming up and there's a lot of summer weddings. She thought it would be fun to do a wedding makeup collab. And so I thought I would just recreate my wedding makeup since I actually did do my own wedding makeup. So for my wedding day, I was super inspired by my theme. I had a lot of pink tones in my wedding theme, and so I kind of wanted to stick to that. So I did this soft pinky tones with a little bit of shimmer. I did like a mauvey lip with it and just super bronze skin, super highlighted skin. I mainly just used the James Charles palette, but any of the eyeshadows that I didn't use from this palette, you could definitely use just this palette for. I just was very particular on the day of and I just recreated this exact same way I did that day. But if you only have this palette, you can 100% make this look work just with this. If you want to see how I created it, keep on watching. Also, excuse the rambling, I just haven't been on camera for a long time. But yeah, keep on watching. I'm going to start off with my eyes. I already did my base, but I kind of followed the same makeup that I did on the day of my wedding. I wanted to make sure, what is happening here? Hello? Get back in your place. For foundations, I actually mixed foundations because none of my foundations were the exact match. So I mixed the Dior Backstage foundation, Too Faced Born This Way, and the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere, whatever. And yeah, it turned out really nice. It was like pretty full coverage. Because of the Dior foundation, it's waterproof. It actually held on pretty well for the day. At the end of the day, I had so many guests coming up to me like, how do you still look that good? Like, your makeup still looks poppin', and I'm like, thanks. Going into the eyes, I've already done this eye just for you, like a little sneak preview. But I went in with the Shadow Insurance on the day of, but I'm using my P. Louise base now because I have it. And I just put enough to kind of blank out my eyelid, but I don't want so much that like it looks thick and cakey on. For the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna dip into my James Charles Morphe palette because I actually did use this on the day of. I just mixed it with my other shades, but I can easily recreate my makeup from that day just using this palette. So to make it easy on everyone, because I know a lot of people have this palette, I'm gonna use it. So I lied a little bit. There's one shade that I did use that was not from the James Charles palette, and it was Androgyny from the Androgyny palette from Jeffree Star. But you could use any dark purple. You could actually use one of the shades from the James Charles palette. You can just use any purple, like a dusty purple shade, and you'll be good. So what I'm doing is I'm using a little packing, not really a packing brush. It's kind of like a pencil brush, and I'm using it to stamp this color in and a little bit above my crease. Next, I'm gonna pick up that little raspberry, I'm gonna call it Cherry Cola. I don't know if it's what it's called. James Charles really did the most with these names, man. I'm just like, I don't remember half of these names. I'm just gonna go in with it a little bit deeper. Then I'm gonna grab my little, so I'm at 239, but any like flat packing brush. And I'm gonna grab that really deep, almost eggplant color. And we're just gonna create that like thick, almost liner kind of shape. We're just putting it right along the outer V. And you really wanna stick it super close to the lash line and then pull it upwards. And then I'm gonna go in with the same synthetic brush. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here I have no idea what this one's called either. And we're going to stick this wherever we didn't put that purple shade. All right, and that is the basis of this look. You're gonna stamp on your dark colors first, and then you're gonna blend them out. So next I'm going in with a Morphe M433, and I'm going in just with that baby pink shade in the palette. Starting from the inner corner, I'm just going to blend this all out. The way that I blend is I basically go right on the edge of the color that I'm trying to blend out, and I'll kind of do side to side and circle motions, kind of depending. Because the P. Louise base is pretty sticky, it might take a little bit longer to blend, but it will blend out. Oh, that's something else I haven't talked about. I'm in Dubai now. I live in Dubai. I moved here March 2nd. It'll be 3 months in a couple days that I moved here. It's March 29th, May 29th right now. I have no idea what day it is right now. But yeah, I've been here for a couple months now. I still haven't started working, but I do have a job. I actually kind of got a job almost immediately, which was very lucky because that was something that I was very worried about before moving was, oh my god, I need to get a job. Like, I need to find a job now. Every time I film a video and upload it to YouTube, I'm like, I'm back. And then I disappear for like 5 months, a year, 2 years. So that's pretty much all the matte colors blended out. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the crease. I didn't want like a super sharp cut crease, but I did want some definition between my lid color and the rest of my eye, just because I do have hooded eyes, so I wanted to really open up my eyes a little bit more. And so we're gonna cut the crease a little bit. I will zoom you in for this part, just so you can see a little better. But basically what I do is see where my hood is, so like right there where my crease folds over. I'm basically gonna go right in there, but basically I just gonna put it along that line and then look up, and it stamps out just exactly where you need to go. And so I just kind of follow that line from my inner corner up. Need a little bit more product. But yeah, I'm in Dubai now. I really tried to film, you know, moving vlogs for you guys and like wedding prep, but everything I filmed was just so awkward and I would just end up rambling, and it was kind of boring also. I'm just filling in my cut crease, and that's pretty much what you should have. For those of you that do have Makeup Geek eyeshadows, I used Grandstand, the rose gold shade, kind of all over the lid. I used My Tai on the inner corner, which is like a peachy pink, and then I just used like a champagne shimmer all over the rest of it. So just go right up to the crease, or my cut crease, my new crease that I put in. Then I'm gonna go in with My Tai. It was so pretty on the day of. Like, I was so happy with the way my makeup turned out on the day of. Then I'm gonna grab my pink shimmer and just pop it right on top, just for some extra bling. Alright. And then on a teeny tiny brush, I just grabbed like a dark purple shimmer just to kind of blend the shimmers with the mattes right on the outer corner. And just like that. Again, like I said, you could definitely use the shimmer shades in the James Charles palette. He has colors that you could replace this with, no problem. I just didn't use them on my day because shimmers inside the James Charles palette aren't super foiled. So for me, I wanted something a little bit more extra. so that's why I use my Makeup Geek ones, but feel free to use whatever you have on hand. The next thing I did was I lined my lash line just a little bit because I wanted to put on lashes, and the last thing you want to do on your wedding day is put on lashes, realize that they're not close enough to your lash line, and then rip them off and like ruin your makeup just to do it again. So I'm using Mr. Bing from Colourpop. It's just a really dark brown eyeliner. And then I'm just gonna take the little pencil brush and dip it in that dark purple from the James palette again. And then just going to smoke this out, because another thing that I wanted to make sure was I didn't want any harsh lines. So for example, I didn't want to do like a distinct winged liner. I wanted a winged out effect, but I didn't want to use the liner for it, so I did it with eyeshadow, things like that. And that's pretty much the eyes. All I did then was I grabbed Ring Light. I know that that's what this one's called. That's the only shade I know the name of. From the James Charles palette, that like pretty gold champagne shade. And just popped it right on the inner corner, just to give a little bit of highlight. All I did for the bottom was I literally took whatever was left over on the brush of that really dark color and really like stuck it super close to my lashes, just on the outer corner, because I'm gonna be blending it out. I had a good day in the end, you know, like it was more than I was expecting. My guests were happy. There was a few hitches on the day of, but nothing major, like looking back, you know. It was a really nice day. I enjoyed myself. I had a fun time. For lashes, I always use Makeup by Suni lashes. She's since come out with 2 collections since these, but I'm going to be putting on my Black Roses. On the day of, I used my old school Munas because they're the prettiest eyelash ever. But for today, just so that you can still see the makeup, I'm going to be using my Black Roses. Yo, Selena Gomez wore these lashes, like, what? I wear the same lashes as Selena Gomez. I'm just gonna pop on the other side and I'll be right back. Alright, so my lashes are on. I put some mascara on my bottom lashes. For the face, I already went in with my Bobbi Brown Almond Foundation Stick. This guy right here, just along my cheekbones and into my hairline a little bit. And then my favorite bronzer of life, which barely anyone ever talks about, is Sun Bunny from Too Faced. Looks like this guy right here. I have gone through 2 minis of this product, and so I just kind of invested in the full size because, like, yep, I really like it. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, but the color of it is so pretty, and you're so bronzed up and glowy looking just with this product alone. For blush, I went in with Gingerly from MAC because I wanted a matte blush since I had so much shimmer going on in my face. I wanted to make sure that I kept something a little bit more subdued. And so what I do is I just like that. Then for highlight, I mean, you don't really need highlight at this point in time because everything is so glowy. Could use any highlighter, it doesn't have to be this one obviously, but I use this one. All I did was, it's what I always do, is I always spray my face down a little bit. This is the Tony Moly Moist Mist. And then just put it right along my cheekbone and go up. And I love highlight right here. Am I super extra for having my veil on my head right now? Maybe. So for my wedding day, I actually used liquid lipstick and lip liner. I can't find the lipstick and lip liner that I used, but I can tell you what it is. I used Soar lip liner from MAC, and then my main liquid lipstick from the Desi and Katie collection from Dose of Colors. So I'm just going to kind of recreate the lipstick with Calabasas from Jeffree Star. That was pretty much all I did on the day of. It literally took me 45 minutes to do my makeup. My mom was like, that's it? Why did you start so early? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know what kind of look I wanted to do, so I just started early. But it literally took me 2 seconds to do. That's it for this tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this video, then drop me a comment below. Let me know if you're getting married soon, if you're doing your own makeup, is someone else doing your makeup? Let me know, I wanna know. And if you guys wanna keep up with me, I'm definitely a lot more active on my Instagram. I will drop that right here. Also, I wanted to mention, don't forget to check out Vicky's video. I will also drop that down below. If you want more content from me, let me know. But otherwise, I'll see you when I see you.